key component of Palm Springs architecture is that connection between inside and out. Brickworks was the perfect choice for me because they have so many options and stunning masonry products. In particular, this beautiful masonry brick is such an architectural element, and by laying it in the stack bond, I've played with that use of line, which is also repeated throughout the whole home. It created a beautiful grid pattern. It's visually interesting. It's such rich texture, and the subtle little color scheme that's within here, that little fleck of a mid-tone and a deeper gray on that slightly off-white, almost a light gray background, created something that's warm and yet really inviting, and it complemented the color of the house so well. There are so many different designs in a breeze block. In this case, I've gone with this design that almost has those little beautiful half arches, and it just complements the walls so well. This is so successful that I continued it all the way around the front stepped in and out wall at the front of the home. But I loved it so much that of course I also had to use it as a screening wall at our new entry foyer. It acts as a screening for the small window behind it that allows the light to be on inside and sort of gives you that feeling of privacy, but a beautiful connection between inside and out. The visual texture is just as important, and it almost complements perfectly and completes that look with the stone, our beautiful yellow doors, the texture in the V-groove cladding, and all of those straight lines on the stairs and the roof above. We've got that nice organic shape, and you can see now when you repeat this finish that you've got lots of different pattern options as well. In this case, that circle starts to appear. It is so beautiful. But it doesn't stop there. We also wanted to add more texture onto the ground. That grid pattern is really important, and when we were driving through Palm Springs, we saw so many different versions of cladding, of paving, of stepping stones, and I love again that grid look. The same strong use of line that is in the front walls now appears on the ground. They create that beautiful geometric pattern that flows from the front of the home right up to our new entry. Creating this home's facade was definitely a labour of love. And what's really interesting for me is that masonry products on the walls, on the floor, and in the case of the breeze blocks, are actually hard surfaces. And yet using them in these very textural ways and creating pattern softens the front of our facade and allows it to fit perfectly within its streetscape. We have been able to add a little bit of Palm Springs influence right here in a very coastal environment, and yet make it feel so warm and inviting at the same time. I could not be happier with the results. This definitely created a massive transformation from the ugly duckling into our Palm Springs inspired masterpiece.